Steam engines are mechanical devices that use the energy from steam to perform work. They were first developed in the 18th century and played a significant role in the Industrial Revolution. Steam engines have since been largely replaced by other types of engines, but they still hold a special place in the history of engineering and technology. The basic principle behind a steam engine is that steam is generated in a boiler and then directed through a series of pipes and valves to a cylinder. The steam enters the cylinder, pushing a piston that moves back and forth. The movement of the piston is then used to power machineries, such as a train or a factory. Let's take a closer look at the different parts of a steam engine and how they work together. 1. Boiler. The boiler is the heart of the steam engine. It is a large metal container that holds water and has a firebox underneath. The firebox heats the water, creating steam. The steam then rises up into a steam dome, which acts as a reservoir for the steam. 2. Cylinder. The cylinder is a hollow tube with a piston that moves back and forth inside. The cylinder is connected to a valve that allows steam to enter and exit the cylinder at the right times. 3. Piston. The piston is a metal cylinder with a tight-fitting seal that slides back and forth inside the cylinder. The steam enters the cylinder and pushes the piston one way, then exits the cylinder and lets the piston move back the other way. This movement is what creates the power that drives the engine. 4. Valve. The valve controls the flow of steam into and out of the cylinder. It is typically a simple mechanism that opens and closes at the right times, allowing steam to enter the cylinder and then letting it escape. 5. Connecting rod. The connecting rod connects the piston to the crankshaft, which converts the back and forth motion of the piston into the rotary motion needed to power machinery. 6. Flywheel. The flywheel is a heavy, rotating wheel that helps to smooth out the power output of the engine. It stores energy when the engine is producing more power than needed and then releases it when the engine needs extra power. The basic operation of a steam engine is as follows. 1. Water is added to the boiler, which is heated by the firebox. 2. The steam rises up into the steam dome and then enters the cylinder through the valve. 3. The steam pushes the piston one way, then exits the cylinder through the valve. 4. The connecting rod transfers the motion of the piston to the crankshaft, which powers machinery. 5. The flywheel helps to smooth out the power output of the engine. 6. The exhaust steam is vented out of the engine, and the process starts again. In summary, a steam engine works by using steam to push a piston back and forth inside a cylinder, which is connected to a crankshaft that powers machinery. The steam is generated in a boiler and then directed through a series of pipes and valves to the cylinder. While steam engines are no longer in widespread use, they represent an important milestone in the history of engineering and technology.